Hey everyone, welcome to the new episode of In the Kitchen with DragonForce. So today we are going to learn how to make lasagna. We woke up in the morning, now it's 8 o'clock, you can show it, and we need to start because to cook lasagna is a slow cooking procedure and it takes a lot of time. So we need to start with the Ragù Sauce. About the ingredients, we need salt, we need pepper, we need white wine, we need tomato sauce, we need celery, we need onion, 2 carrots, we need ground pork, we need ground beef, and extra virgin olive oil. So let's start cooking. So let's start with the celery. So let's cut the onion as well. So let's cut the carrot. Okay, so we will use this pot to cook the ragu. So let's add some oil. And let's add 3 vegetables. Some more oil. So sleepy this morning. So after more or less 5-7 minutes, when you get to this point, it's the right time to add the grounded meat. So let's start with the ground pork. And let's add the ground beef. And let's mix it with power. When you get to this point, let's add the wine. And keep mixing. So let's add some salt. And let's add some pepper. Let's add the tomato sauce. This is slow cooking, so we need to put down the fire. Usually for cooking we take 2 hours. Add some water. Now let's put the timer in 1 hour more or less. So every 10-15 minutes we have to turn it. If it looks like dry, we need to add water. Let's stir. So after 1 hour, it's time to add another liter of water. And let's set for another hour. Alright, so in the meantime the ragu sauce is cooking, we need to move forward. So we need to start making the bechamel. Bechamel is a mix of milk, nutmeg, we have some butter, and we have white flour. So let's put the milk inside the pot. So we need to cook it slowly. Let's fire gentle, okay? Then we need to start melting the butter in another little pot. Once we melt the butter, let's put inside the milk. So the next step is to add the flours inside the mix. To do this, we need a sieve. And while we are adding the flour, we need to keep mixing. So if you hear this noise, it's just the noise of the whisk. I'm not scratching the pot, okay? Don't worry. Let's start the fire. And then we need to keep cooking for 5 minutes. And in the meantime, we need to add the nutmeg and salt. And let's keep stirring. So once you get to this point, when the mix becomes like a sort of cream, you understand that it's time to turn off the fire and let's leave it here resting. Okay, we stop adding water and let's uncover the pot in the way that we can get rid of the water and make the sauce thick. Alright, so it's 11:30 in the morning, so I think it's the right time to turn off the fire on the ragu. I think the ragu sauce is made. This is the right time. Yeah. Alright. We are ready to start making lasagna, but the first thing that I want to tell you is the list of ingredients that in this moment we have. We have Ragù Sauce here, and then we have the Bechamel, then we have Parmigiano cheese here. So this is lasagna noodles. You can find it also in the supermarket. So let's start the oven, and we use regular oven, 200 degrees. After starting the oven so it gets warm, we start making lasagna. We do the first layer of bechamel. In this way. So the next step is add the first layer of lasagna. So let's spread the first layer of Ragù sauce. So let's add a second layer of bechamel. A layer of Parmigiano cheese. Okay. So the first layer is done. Let's start with the second layer. And then the same procedure. Okay. And let's put Parmigiano cheese. Another layer. You can decide about how many layers you want to make it. I normally do like 8-9 layers. Okay. So we add the last layer and then we are done. So let's spray the cheese. We need to make a crust. Okay. And now to grind the Parmigiano cheese in this way, so it's a bit thicker. Until you get to this point. And now let's put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, they are ready. They are extremely hot. Cheers!